Hey guys, what's up? It's David here from the LEGO Guys, coming at you with a LEGO set review. This is the Deep Sea Operation Base. It is set number 60096, and it has 907 pieces. And I absolutely love this set. I've been wanting this set for a while now, and my mom finally gave in and bought it for me. And it's pretty big, you know. It's 907 pieces, about $100 is how much my mom paid for it. And that's less than 10 cents a part. And there's some big pieces in here. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And let's get right into it. Starting with the submarines. First, we have this little scooter here. And this is like a manned scooter. You can see it's got the two propellers on the back there. And you got the person there. It's a lady minifigure. If it'll focus on the minifigure. Maybe. Yeah, it's not doing it. But it is a lady. There we go. Lady minifigure. Nice printing all around. You got the air tank on the back. You got some flippers. Real nice printing all around. And the snorkel goggles, of course. And she or anybody else just clips right up to the back of this with those handlebars there. If it'll cooperate. There we go. Just like that. And that looks pretty cool when it's like that. It's got this nice little hoop on it, so you can hang it from the hook back over there. It's got a couple of lights in the front there. Got the number on the side. And a nice little platform there. You can hold quite a bit. Right now it's got this nice little air tank on it. And I like this little scooter. It's pretty cool. It's big, but I think it's a good size. The other submarine here is an actual submersible. You see, you got the bubble canopy there. You have the person in there with his nice little vest on. And it's not very detailed on the inside, but I think it's got enough detail. It's got some nice stickers there on the bottom. The person inside there, right here. If it'll focus. There we go. It's got the 5 o'clock shadow. It's got this nice torso print here. It's unfortunate that it had that on the back, but you know, that's okay. It's simple, but it looks really good. You know, you could probably use that every day in a city. And this little submarine has got this little arm here, and it's got a saw on the other side. I'm not really sure what's going on with the push bar elements there, but it looks okay, I guess. You got the propellers in the back, got some air tanks back here. It's like round, and then it gets kind of like square, and then it's the back. I'm not sure how I feel about that, how it's shaped up, but everything else about it's real good. It's got a cool light bar on the front there, and then a little hook, which you can also, or a little eyelet that you can hang it from that hook as well. And so we'll show you the little terrain piece next. Got a shark up there. Only one shark in the set, surprisingly. Got some nice plants around it. You can open that up to get to the treasure chest, which has treasure in it. You can see there, gold bar and a couple of jewels. And it's, I think, a little too small of a terrain to be had in such a big set. If you remember the big boat exploration ship, it had a really big terrain piece, and this doesn't have hardly any, so that's kind of disappointing. Here's another minifigure. He comes in the boat set as well. They kind of do that a little bit, as double up on your minifigures, but pretty nice. He's got that orange diving suit there, which kind of looks spacey. space agey. You can't really see it, but it's too bad this thing won't focus. But it's a pretty nice torso here. You can kind of see it. It's got a lot of silver on it, and I think that really helps it out a lot. Now we will show you the plane in this set, and it's a big plane. It takes up a lot of space. You can see it's as wide as the base here. It's even going off the screen, but it's a huge ship, plane, and it's a really interesting design of plane. Here, let me move this out of the way. There we go. And it's one of those, I didn't look up what it's called, but it's one of those planes that lands on the water, and the hull itself is like a hull, and this is actually what floats on the water, and then it's got the pylons on the side to help it out with the support on the wings. And it's a really cool plane. It's got that new canopy piece, which looks really good. It's a nice color scheme. The doors, interestingly enough, are mounted sideways to give you lots of space on the inside to fit stuff. Unfortunately, right there, not used at all. And I wish that they had a way for that to be used. I'm kind of disappointed in that. You can see that the guy here has a steering wheel. He has a really nice torso print here, and you could see that it looks so good. You know, you could use it for everyday generic people, and it's just a really cool jacket torso piece here, and I really like that. It makes him look really good, very professional, and that's kind of the plane. It's got these big old engines on the top here. Can't forget about those. They're top mounted, which was interesting to me. You couldn't have them down here because they would just chop into the water and they wouldn't, you know, work as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's a good amount of stickers on the engines, one on each side, and I think that makes it look really, really good. It's kind of annoying to put those on there, especially with the curve piece, but they make it look really good. Get those nice detail up in there. This whole set didn't really have a lot of stickers. About most of them are used right here on the plane. There's a couple here and there, but I think it makes it look really cool. There's not like too many, but it's a really cool plane. I really like that. And now we will show you the base. And this is a very substantial base. It's got this huge old crane thing here, which does slide back and forth very nicely. And the hook does go up and down just by twisting that. You can hook things onto it. We'll put this scooter in there, and you can just lower that down, hook it up, bring it up, and then just kind of drop it off over here. And that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It does fold as well. This whole base folds in half, and I'm not sure if I like that better than the other one. I think I like the other one better. This does have a nice look to it, but I think I like it when it's all opened up a little bit better. I like the stairs, how they come in front like that. And got a couple lights around it here and there. Just really cool, really big, very open though. In the back here you can see it's all open, which is kind of odd. If I were to redo this, I'd make a wall there. And just make it so the roof could come off or something. So that's kind of odd that they didn't have a wall there, but I think it's okay. There's some good amount of detail in here. You got a harpoon, and got a light back in there. Got the person there, which is a lady minifigure. Very nice minifigure. I like that hairpiece quite a bit. And the torso's a good torso as well. It's the same one as the submersible driver, but I think it's a good torso. And it's got the controls in there, and you can kind of see, you can't really see it. They got just some screens up on there. You got the little keyboard there. You can see through the window a little bit better for these ones. Got some controls there. Well, you can't even really see it. It's really hard to get in there to actually see those controls. But they have just a couple of stickers for the controls, and I think those look pretty good. Just a couple of panels here and there. The large door over here, something I forgot to show you. It's a very nice door, a very nice airlock door, and it works. It opens and it closes, and I think it looks pretty good. It's got also some bubble canopies, and I think that the bubble canopy itself is too big, but I think it looks okay. And got a couple more air tanks here, and that's kind of it for this. It's a really cool set. I really like it. There's not a super ton going on with like the stuff you can find. Unfortunately, it's just that. But if you bought other sets, like I did, from this series, you got some other terrain pieces, or even just make your own. It looks really cool with other terrain pieces around it. So, all in all, it's a pretty good set. It's really good price to part ratio. And if you really like this set, I'd say buy it. If you don't, it's not super good part pack. It has some pretty cool, interesting parts, but if you don't really like it, I wouldn't suggest buying it. I really liked it, and I think it's just really cool. So those are my thoughts on this. Feel free to leave your own in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and we will talk to you guys later.